position in American sports feels the pressure or the weight on their shoulders like a quarterback. Hopes and dreams of an entire fan base of teams ride on whether their signal caller can lead them to glory. And boy, what a matchup of two elite dudes we have in this one. Welcome to the home of the Clemson Tigers, Death Valley in Clemson, South Carolina. As we'll see a squad from the ACC, the Georgia Tech Yellow Jackets, taking on last year's national champions, the Clemson Tigers. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, David Pollack, and Jesse Palmer with me. Guys, it's time to get it going. And the Yellow Jackets will kick it away to start us off. He'll bring it out. It's Darnold. Just never had a chance to shake loose, and he'll be brought down at the 24. So the Clemson Tigers offense will have the football first. So the last time these two got together, the nails were chewed down to the cuticles. It was a barn burner. Think we get another one of those, Jesse?
I certainly hope so, Reese. And I know that mental toughness is very cliche in all of sports, especially college football. And David, it's something that coaches are always harping on. But this is one of those games. The team that's most mentally tough at the end, they probably win.
Especially in rivalry games, especially in big moments, especially when there's more to it than just a game. So I think that this is something that who can focus, who can stay disciplined, who can stay tough and keep and block out all the nerves.
They'll run play action. Just a short pass to the tight end. They'll make the stop about a yard short. First time we've seen their punt team this afternoon. And the punt team able to sling him to the ground. The Yellow Jackets offense will go to work for the first time today. And are we ever lucky to see these two great quarterbacks in action here today? And Jesse, it won't be long before we'll see them squaring off on Sundays.
Yeah, these guys can both stress a defense for similar reasons, and we've seen it all year long, right? Both guys have tremendous arm talent, and both guys can hurt you running the football as well. So these defenses are really going to have to be careful with how they try and defend these two quarterbacks. David, this one could come down to which guy has the ball last.
Yeah, which is really, really cool. A big showdown. They know what's on the line. Man, these are two huge names. You know, brand versus brand. Big-time baller versus big-time baller. Trying to come out on top. Yeah, defenses, I feel bad for them today. That's not what this is about. This is about the QBs.
Caught over the middle. It's Ramsauer. He was running through tackles and picked up the first down and finally got knocked down. Grabbed behind the line. It's Spencer. And he runs through one tackle and picks up a few. This crowd going to try to make life miserable for these guys. On the run, it's Hall. Not much running room there thanks to this senior defender. It's getting loud in here, and they may raise the dues on Ipte if they can stop him on third down. The play action fake. Throwing right. Can't make the connection on third down thanks to that tough, hard-nosed pass defense, and now it's fourth down. The kick is on its way. Makes the catch, wants to make the move upfield. He'll get it to about the 25 before they put a stop to the return. They'll put this one in play first snap of the drive from the 25. Power football with the run. Fighting off the defender. This conference has a history of getting wacky, and the last thing you need to do is get off to a slow start in ACC play.
And what does everybody talk about every year, right? Like conference games, how much they matter, the familiarity with everybody around you. You can only start this one time, so let's bring that energy, bring that momentum. Who wants to start the season off right?
Well, the ACC is a conference that feels like oftentimes it just goes down to the wire, and those games late in the season are the ones that really determine what happens, but you got to set yourself up for success, and it starts right here here in the first conference game in the ACC for your team.
And it's frustrating as a defense when you give up that first down and you give up that pass play. But here we go with this offense. They're right back on the ball. You got to flush that. You got to get lined up, and you got to communicate.
Can't find his man as he took a shot trying to deliver that football, and it'll be second down. Makes the grab. They almost got a first down there. Stopped a yard short. It'll be third down. They'll stick to the ground looking for the marker. What a run. Gets it inside the 40 and out of bounds at the 36. Clemson jumps to the line.
And the offense with a nice run, breaks off a little bit of run, gets a first down. Oh, and here they go again. First down, you've seen this. They like to go fast.
Makes the grab almost to the first down marker, but a good pickup on that one. Trying play action. And it was worth going for a chunk play, but the long pass is incomplete. The Tigers are at the line looking to convert on third and short. They'll try to sneak it. Makes it past the marker. They'll snap it from the 25 here on first down. Motion from the wideout. Wants to go up top on first down. And this will be incomplete. A big hit there forces second down. They have had the ball for a week and a half. Play number 10 coming up. He'll pull it on the read. Oh, he's got some space. He's wrestled to the ground right at the 15-yard line, and a big red zone opportunity here. He'll keep it himself. The Yellow Jackets just can't get a stop on third down. Down to the 12-yard line, it's first down. Use the play fake, now to throw. Can't make the grab as he was going for 6 right there. Going to work on second down in the red zone, and still some ground to cover to pick up that first down. Looking to fire. Bringing the heat. Complete. He's all the way down to the 2-yard line. Just spectacular execution there. Boy, they'd love to pick up this conversion and go to work with a first and goal. He'll go to the sneak. They bring him down, but not before he's able to pick up the first down. The Tigers started this drive backed up in their own end, and now they've moved into position to score. And he takes it in for a score. Touchdown, Clemson!
And the running game is so important when you get inside that 10-yard line and that field starts to shrink. And it's so nice to have a back with some physicality. Great job running the football, using that stiff arm, finishing the run, and getting in the end zone.
Getting ready for the extra point after the first score of the game. And the
Expect the unexpected in college football, and for some, this update could fall under that category. Baylor proved it is battle-tested and capable of winning any place, any time after this one. And just think of the confidence this Bears team gained today. Invaluable, if you ask me. Regardless the outcome today, guys, these are still 2 quality programs. Proof the sport is as healthy as ever.
Kevin, thanks a lot for that one. Sounds as if they had a good one there. They'll leave it with him. And this one will be stopped for no gain. Beneath the shadow of Howard's Rock, Death Valley is rocking, trying to help the Tigers on third down. From the gun, wants to pass. He's got his man. Makes his way out to the 20 before he stopped, and that'll bring up a fourth down. And the Yellow Jackets decide to punt it away. This will be the second time they've had to kick it away. The coverage team was down there to corral him. They made the stop, and they'll mark it at the 39. Opening play of the drive from the 39. Leaves it with the running back. Past the sticks, and he may get more. Makes the tackle at the 46, but it's a 15-yard gain to get them into plus territory. It's a thing at Clemson to run downhill, literally, usually when they enter the stadium. But sometimes it feels like this running game's doing that.
They run down the hill, and a lot of times they don't stop, Reese, because they keep the tempo and they keep the foot on the gas. And that's what Clemson's kind of built this offense on is tempo, trying to wear you out. And they slip in the run game and the quick passing game and the running QB and so many things to look at.
Quarterback on the keeper. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. Clemson is quick to the line.
One of the things I like about this defense is their DBs are not afraid to put their face in the fan and go tackle. And you saw it that time with the cornerback making a great play, tackling the quarterback on the option for a big loss.
And the Tigers will snap it on 1st and 10. From the red zone, looking for a man. And he just overshot his man and threw it out of bounds, incomplete. Try to make up for some of that lost ground on 2nd down. Give to the back. He rolls all the way down to the 5-yard line before they finally get him stopped. Let's see what Clemson comes up with on 1st and goal. They'll try to get it in with the run. Into the end zone he goes. Touchdown, Clemson.
This defense is going to have to do a better job being physical. That's 2 rushing touchdowns they've now allowed. They have got to be better close to the line of scrimmage.
Lining up to add another. And the extra point makes it 14-0. So that's a 60-yard touchdown drive. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. Here he comes from inside his own 5. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. They'll get this drive going from the 17. Looking for a crease. It's Hall. Stonewalled again. No gain on the play. They keep trying to stick with the running game, but there's not much getting done. Yard line before he stopped, and it'll be 1st down. They'll go to the ground. He's going to lose a yard on that one. The Yellow Jackets trying to find their way forward after the big loss on the last play. 2nd down, they'll go to the air. Makes the catch. It's Spencer. Couldn't find any more room up the sideline, and he's pushed out of bounds at the 36. On 3rd down, he'll try to pick it up through the air. Quick completion on the out. So important to convert these 3rd downs, and they get it done. They'll have it at the 42. Coming out on 1st down with the play fake. Makes the catch. It's Burrow. They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that 1st down marker. He'll do it himself. How about this sophomore stopping him short of the 1st down line? We've come to the end of the quarter, and Clemson has the lead. They wanted to strike first and strike hard, and they've been able to do that here in the 1st quarter as we take a look at the stats. This could be a pivotal moment in this game as we open the 2nd period and they try to find a way to answer. This offense had a little extra time to think about it. Let's see what they have on 3rd down. Grab near the marker. It's Manuel. That'll be enough for the 1st down as they stop him at the 43-yard line. Out of the gun, the inside give. That is a big win for this defense as they were right there as soon as he got the ball. Looking for space. It's Hall. And they'll bring him down after a short pickup. It's getting loud in here, and they may raise the dues on it. Hey, if they can stop him on 3rd down. From the gun, wants to pass. Got it in the middle, it's Hall. Good execution, they move the sticks, and they've got it at the 33. Finally, this offense starting to shake the cobwebs and get things moving. It's 1st and 10. Pulls it in, it's Manuel. There he goes. Rustled out of bounds at the 12, and another productive play on this drive.
Well, we see another catch by this guy. This defense is going to need to do a better job of tackling the catch. In coverage, I know they want to slap the ball away, but if you can't do it and force the incompletion, you've got to at least make sure you're able to drag him down to the ground as soon as he catches the ball.
And the Yellow Jackets, after exploding for that huge run, back to work. From the gun, the running back looking for room. And there was nowhere to go, just stopped in his tracks in the backfield. Caught in the backfield, it's Cano. That one takes it down to the 13-yard line. Big third down in the red zone, and this crowd is getting behind this defense. Pocket breaking down. Grabbed in the middle, it's Cano. He's going to come up about 5 yards short of the line to gain. On 4th down, trying to find his man. Down he goes, and the defense snuffs out this drive with a sack.
And the offensive line has to do a better job protecting their man. It's 4th down. He needs some time to make a play. The defense brings the blitz, beats the offensive line, and gets the big sack.
Clemson ready to dial up some ball plays. They've got it on offense. First snap of this drive will come from inside the 15 at their own 14-yard line. Looking to throw on 1st down. Unloads to the wideout. Hauls it in. That's a nice pickup to give them some breathing room, and they've got it out to the 27.
Offenses love the explosive plays through the air, pushing the ball down the field. And look at this. Sometimes it creates some momentum, and you want to capitalize. So you go get on the ball and get ready to run some no-huddle.
The Tigers racing to the line in the hurry-up. Back to pass on 2nd down. Makes the grab. And the completion gives him a fresh set of downs and keeps this drive moving. Here comes Clemson with another 1st down.
How about this offense? They're rolling. They got a couple 1st downs together. Defense. Next, what's your response? What do you got? You got to make some adjustments here.
Got his man quickly. Shoved out of bounds after a big gain. They'll mark it at the +42.
I don't know if this defense knows what just hit them because they gave up the completion, they gave up a 1st down, and now here's the offense back up at the line of scrimmage again, going tempo.
Pressure coming. Finds his man. Oh, what a cut! They've got it inside the 30. They'll mark it at the 28. It's 1st down. Pass completion moves the sticks, and let's see if they try it again. Handoff from the gun. Strong run, picks up 6 down to the 22-yard line. The Tigers in a good spot here with 2nd and short.
The offense has a little bit of success on the ground, and they're up. Look at them. They're ready to go again, back on the line of scrimmage, ready to run another play.
And he'll haul it in and take it to the end zone. Touchdown, Tigers. No step back in week 3. They have been sharp as they extend the lead.
And you always want to get the home crowd jacked up and get them excited. Get out to an early lead, and they have 20-0. Defense playing well, offense playing well. They got a lot to cheer about here at home.
Getting set for the point after. And with the extra point, they're up 21-0. And for a quick update, let's go to Kevin Connors in the studio.
All right, guys, got a final score on one of the more intriguing games this week. Utah found a way to pick up the W, and a win is a win. But this was not the type of convincing victory they've gotten used to in Salt Lake City. All that speculation all week, and now we know But something tells me, fellas, we haven't heard the last of either of these teams.
And Kevin Connor's keeping an eye on everything all over the country. Sounds like they had a good one there. They'll snap this one from the 32. It's first down. They'll send the back in motion. Wants to throw on first down. Caught in the backfield. It's Hall. It's nice to get a quarterback an easy completion like that, but it's nicer if they can go forward. And they did not that time, Jesse.
They did not. No, the defense was just better at the point of attack. Look at all these defenders shedding.
And the defense makes a play. They get the quarterback down at the 26.
This is not going to get any easier. You're already down. You know it's passing situation. And you got to protect your quarterback, and they can't do it. This has not been a great day early for this offense.
Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. On third and long, hoping to throw beyond the sticks. They'll run the screen. They make the tackle at the 33, and it is well short of the first down. They boot it away on fourth down. He will not make a fair catch. Field the punt and bring it back. They're able to put a stop to that return right at the 30-yard line. Makes the quick grab. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. Motion from the wide receiver. Off the bootleg, looking to fire. And he got smacked just as he released the pass. It's incomplete. It'll take some work to get to the sticks. It's third and long from the 30. Now the play fake. Pressure all over the quarterback, and down he goes at the 24.
And third and long, and the offense goes with a little play action. I don't know why the threat of the run. I'm not scared by that. You can tell the defense doesn't honor it, doesn't buy it, flies by the line, gets to the quarterback, gets the big third down stop.
So Clemson is lining up to punt this one away. Doesn't say much for your drive when you're looking forward to the punt. He will signal for the fair catch and take it just inside the 35. This drive will get underway from just inside the 35 at their own 34. Snags it quickly on the left. The defense wouldn't let him loose, and even though it's a completion, they lost yardage. Leaves it with the back. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. The Yellow Jackets are way behind the sticks on this third and forever. From the gun, wants to pass. And the defense makes a play. They get the quarterback down at the 26.
What a great job by this defense setting the tone early. In the first half, they've been hitting the quarterback early and often. Make him feel uncomfortable. Make him feel that pressure. Keep getting him on the ground. That's why they've built a lead.
And the Yellow Jackets will send out the punt unit. 3 and out, they got stuck in reverse. They hope the punt can bail them out. Now on the return. And they'll bring him down to get the offense started on the next drive. First snap of this drive comes from their own 41. They'll start this drive going to the air. On target over the middle. And there was lots of space as he gets it to the 39-yard line. Good enough. Looking for a physical attack from the gun. And he'll pick up one. It brings up 2nd and 9. Got a little work done on first down. Now back to the line. To the air on 2nd down. Fires to the wideout. It's picked off, and they ruin the drive with a turnover. He was thinking big return, didn't get that, but boy, did he give his offense an opportunity at the 31.
Man, what a great break on the football. Nice job seeing it, squeezing. A lot of those defensive guys, man, they don't have great hands all the time, but you always remember your first interception. He'll always remember this moment.
They've got a little time here to put together a productive drive late in the half. Takes the handoff. It's Hall. He's brought down, but there's a flag on the field. Let's see what the call is.
Offside, defense.
Yeah, and you see some people get upset with offsides in the defense. I call it the cost of doing business. It's just part of being great off the football. Sometimes you'll guess, and sometimes you'll be wrong. The first one is always on me, Coach, and then the second one, usually he takes me out of the game.
The Yellow Jackets with a 2nd and short to keep this drive moving. The give to the lone running back. They make the stop, but he'll have enough yardage for a first down. We've reached the 2-minute timeout, and a score on this drive would do wonders for their confidence. Off the play fake on first down, wants to throw. Catch in the middle, it's Conway.
One of the things you love about this running back is not only can he run between the tackles, but he's also a weapon in this offense, catching the football.
2nd down, he'll throw it. Finds his big tight end. They make the tackle at the 36, but they're in plus territory now with the 15-yard pickup. Looking downfield on first down. That's caught. It's Hall.
This defense is going to have to be careful. Not only do they have to worry about this guy running the football, but they've got to keep their eye on him when he runs routes, too. He is a versatile back.
Makes a connection. They get him stopped at the 5-yard line, but it will be 1st and goal from there. Timeout called by the defense. It's their first of the half as they'll go to the sideline and try to make adjustments. Wants to throw it. Rushes on him. Hit hard just as he released it on first down and just couldn't get it to the receiver. They'll try to dial up a better one this time on 2nd and goal from the 5. Wants to go up top. Touchdown, Yellow Jackets! Quick strike through the air for the score.
You got to wonder if that's going to be the play that changes the momentum in this game for the offense. It had been tough. They were up against it here early in the game, but the quarterback now is starting to find a little bit of a rhythm. Really nice touch and throw on that touchdown. And here we go. This might be the play that gives them their confidence.
He'll try to tack on one more. And after the extra point, they're now down 21-7. They took it 64 yards right down the field. And the score comes on a 5-yard touchdown pass. On the run from inside his own 5. And the returner goes down. Good news, I guess, a lot of room to work with as they start this drive from their own 15. They'll run the RPO and throw it right. Caught, and he's close to a first down on the nice pickup there. And the Tigers can really attack on this 2nd and short. Back to pass. Takes the easy one to the back. He is stopped behind the line of scrimmage. They'll lose yards on that one. Off play action. He's got it. They'll mark him out of bounds at about the 29-yard line. First half in the books. Time now to join Kevin Connors in our halftime update.
Guys, rivalry games always bring out a ton of emotions, and they were on full display in that first half. And this has just been a passing clinic, really, by both offenses. They've effectively stretched these defenses, forcing the secondaries to cover every blade of grass, and they've still racked up big plays. Man or zone, pick your poison, or lay some blame at the feet of those pass rushers who can't do anything against the maulers on that offensive line.
Clemson will kick this deep to get the second half underway. And he takes this from inside the 5. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. This drive will start from the 19-yard line. Off the play fake on first down to throw. Oh, he had it. The deep ball was there, and it just trickled through his fingers. They're dealing with a 2nd and long. Off the play fake. Throws to the wideout. And the pass is incomplete, jarred loose by the hit. Beneath the shadow of Howard's Rock, Death Valley is rocking, trying to help the Tigers on 3rd down. From the gun, wants to pass. Oh, he dropped it. That deep ball was right on the money. You just have to make that catch. And the Yellow Jackets will punt this one away. They may have to pay him overtime. He's punting for the 5th time today. He'll field the punt and take it back. Looking for running room, he'll get it to the 43-yard line before he stops. Clemson has their paws on it, and they'll send out the offense. From the gun, they'll try to impose their running game. And that's a very productive first down play and bringing up 2nd and 3. The Tigers want to pick up the tempo.
I like this idea by the offense going hurry up here. You just had a very nice run. Let's get back up to the line of scrimmage and go fast.
Can't find a man, and he'll be knocked down at the 40.
And I think this team knew going into halftime trailing, their defense was going to have to step up here in the second half. And on the very first play of the 3rd quarter, they get a sack. That is good news for this defense.
Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. Tight end now in motion. On 3rd and long, he'll need to loosen up that arm. Setting up the screen. Didn't have much room to run and not a whole lot of help. Short gain there and still plenty of ground to cover for the first down. They boot it away. They'll get him corralled and down at about the 19-yard line. So they start this drive from inside their own 20 at the 19-yard line. They'll run it from the gun. And he was greeted by a host of defenders and barely gets it back to the line of scrimmage. Didn't get much done on that first play of the drive. It's 2nd and 11. Looking to fire. Got it in the middle. It's Hall. They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there and still a little ground to cover to pick up the first. From the gun, he'll try to throw for it on 3rd down. And that'll be incomplete. They certainly weren't afraid to take a shot there, and now it's 4th down. The Yellow Jackets line up to punt it away. And these guys have been busy. 6th punt of the day. Really good job by the coverage team to make the stop, and that's where they'll put it in play. Clemson ready to dial up some ball plays. They've got it on offense. Unloads quickly. A most efficient pickup of 6 on 1st down. It's 2nd and 4. No huddle offense to the line. Really good concept there to get things going and use the tight end early.
Yeah, I mean, just such a great...
Turning it on! They finally wrestle down the senior, but not before he picks up some valuable ground. They've got it 1st and 10 at the 42. When your best is demanded on a big stage like this against a rival, he has delivered, cracking the 150-yard mark.
No doubt about it. What do we say? Big-time players make big plays in big games. The games don't get bigger than this for this team right here, and this guy, David, has shown up today.
And it's so nice as a coach to have that dude that you know you can count on. He'll put up big numbers, and he's been carrying this offense.
And how about that? Right after they get the explosive play running the ball, they're going right back to the line of scrimmage for some tempo.
Takes the easy throw in the flat. And the defense settled in to stop that one for a short gain. Clemson jumps to the line. Gives it on the option. And he's able to shed one tackle and gets a pretty good pickup. Already in chip shot field goal range at the 21, but this 3rd and short, they're still thinking touchdown. They'll try to move the chains on the ground. And he gets it inside the 10-yard line. They'll mark it at the 9 where it'll be 1st and goal.
1st and goal, Tigers.
Gets it out quickly. Trying to get it in. And he motors into the end zone. Touchdown, Tigers. Now they've got a little breathing room. They are in firm control of this game, guys, but you never want to let up in a rivalry game.
Because it only takes one play. We know how much of a factor momentum can be in these types of rivalry games, David, so this game's still far from over.
And this is where my leadership and my experience comes into play. When you got guys that have been through these fires, been through these rivalry games, you know the swings happen quick. Now you got to swing it back your way.
We check in with Kevin Connors. What's going on, Kevin?
Guys, your game is a big one, but so is this battle right now inside the Big Ten. Northwestern has opened up a can right now, and based on what we've seen, I'm not sure anything is going to change. They're up by 18 over Rutgers. Your boy KC has you covered here in studio, guys, in case anything changes in this Big Ten battle.
And how about that one? Kevin will be keeping an eye on everything going on elsewhere. They'll go to work in the air on second down. Quickly out to the tight end. And that corner came in hot despite knowing that he was giving up some size. Surging forward on the sneak.
3rd and 1. Everyone knows it's coming, but the quarterback sneak is so hard to stop. They just got to get 1 yard. Nice job by the offensive line.
Well,
he puts a lot of air under it down the sideline. And it's incomplete. They were looking for the huge gain on first down. So now it's 2nd and long. They'll run play action. Quick completion on the out route. Brought down at the 33, but not before he gets 10. And the Yellow Jackets are moving quickly down the field. Off the play fake on first down. Here's a heat. Firing deep. And it's incomplete. If you're going to take a hit like that, you might as well hang on to the ball. Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on second down. The give to the back. And he never had a chance. Just stopped cold as soon as he got it. The Yellow Jackets are in a mess here on 3rd and a mile. From the gun, wants to pass. He's going to throw deep right side. And they can't hook up on the big play, and that brings up a 4th down. They bring the punter onto the field now. Hauls it in at the 25. He gets it up to the 34-yard line before he stopped, and that's where the offense will set up shop. Opening play of this drive comes from the 34. Out of the chute, quick toss to the right. He's brought down, but he went backwards after that completion, not the way they had it drawn up. The Tigers have put themselves in dire straits after that last play. It's 2nd and a mile. Back open in the middle. They'll get the first down. It's spotted on the 49. Man, this sophomore quarterback unleashed a cannon on that one. Looking to throw on first down. Looking down the middle. It's caught. Really putting together a threat now. They get the first. It's at the 37. Use the play fake. Now to throw. He's got an open man.
to be honest, I think the quarterback was a little bit surprised himself at the play call that came in that time. You've got a 3-possession lead here in the third quarter of this game. You're probably expecting some short throws, some runs. And this play caller is still asking for shot plays. And listen, you're the quarterback. You're happy to oblige when you've got the playmakers you have offensively. Just keep chucking it.
Brings up second down.
From the gun, the running back tries to hit the hole.
Another good run. Man, he has been picking up yards in bunches today. Jesse showing off all the skills.
And he's showing no signs of slowing down, David. This guy just gets better as the game goes on. He is a beast.
Relentless, tough running gets it down to the 4. Second and goal coming up. He'll pull it on the read. And he'll race it to the house. Touchdown, Tigers!
The defense has got to do a better job of taking the most dangerous man. That's the guy with the football in his hands. Force him to do something with it. You can't just let him keep the ball and go score.
Lining up for the PAT. With the extra point, they push the lead out a little further. Kickoff unit getting some extra work as this lead has really grown.
Georgia Tech, 7.
He'll start the return inside his 5. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. This drive will start from the 19-yard line. First play of the drive, wants to throw. Shoots it to the left. Got his man. He's brought down, but there's a flag on the play. Let's see if it stands.
Offside, defense.
So they'll decline the penalty, pleased with the results of that last play. So after the flag, a fresh set of downs for the offense. It's 1st and 10. To the air on first down. Grabbed in the backfield. It's Hall. Trying to hit him with a quick game on first down, and nothing doing there. The play action fake. Here's the pressure. Rush coming in hot, and they got him at the 29.
Well, this offense keeps giving up sacks, and they keep finding themselves in situations like this, 3rd and long right now. They don't have many points in this game, and this is a big reason why. It's hard to score if you don't keep the 3rd downs manageable. So moving forward, whether it's running the football on 1st and 2nd or throwing short passes earlier in the drives, they've got to change things up because taking sacks like this is killing this offense.
Snagged in the middle. It's Manuel. He won't get there. It'll bring up 4th down. And the Yellow Jackets send out the punt unit.
Brings up 4th down.
He's got it. And he's going to get it up to about the 29-yard line before he's brought down. They'll get this drive started from the 29. The RPO, it's complete.
Yeah, and what a nice job seeing it, reacting, and throwing. When you run these RPOs, you want to read the defense really quickly. Is he playing run? Okay, boom, I'm going to throw the slant right behind him. Nice job by the QB.
And the Tigers with myriad options after that big pickup on first down. Running back searching for a hole. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play.
Brings up 3rd down.
They'll try to run for it. Out of the crowd, and now he's got room. He'll have enough for the first down, and they stop him at the 45. And you want to talk about his favorite receiver, it might be everybody, based on the number of guys getting touches and a chance to show off their hands in the passing game. Will the beatdown continue, or is this a comeback for the ages in store? We'll see as we start the 4th. Final stands in the game, and we'll start with the first down. Out of the shotgun, they go to the ground. Now they're starting to feel it. They've got a first down at the 44. This Clemson offense moving quickly down the field.
It's another 1st down.
Wants to go up top on first down. Oh, he drops the football. He had him right down the gut of the field. Instead, it'll be 2nd down. Using the quick game. He's out of bounds at the 38-yard line. The Tigers come to the ball trying to pick up this 3rd and short. From the gun, wants to pass. It's caught downfield. The stop is made, but this offense is threatening 1st and goal from the 9. They are in no mood to show any mercy as they keep flexing their muscle on offense.
Up big in the 4th quarter, and you just keep taking shots down the field. That tells you something, okay? You can take what you want from it with this offense.
And the pass rush is effective, and they tackle him at the 19.
And for quarterbacks throwing the ball down this close to the goal line, because there's so many bodies in such a small space, oftentimes routes take a little bit longer to develop, and it forces quarterbacks to have to hold on to it a little bit longer. That's the risk and danger with throwing the ball so close to the goal line. You might get sacked.
Defense rose up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a 2nd and long coming. To deliver the football, and now they face 3rd down. Trying play action. He's got it and still on his feet. They got him the football, but he could not convert. It'll be 4th down. They'll send out the kicker here. Didn't make him sweat at all. It's good. And that'll add 3 more to a lead that is already way out of hand.
And they just tack on more points to this big lead. Listen, 4th quarter was sitting extremely pretty. All we got to do, not give up big plays, make them earn everything they get the rest this way, and we looking pretty good.
And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. Hold it, finds his man on the left. And this one will be stopped for no gain. What will they dial up on 2nd and a long way to go? Wants to go up top. Trying to set up the screen. Not a whole lot of room there on that screen pass as it just never developed. They've made 3rd down offense a key. It'll be tested on 3rd and long from the 28. They go to the wide receiver screen. He ended up losing yardage on the play, and that'll bring up 4th down.
Let's make some noise. It's 4th down.
He'll try to throw and pick up the 1st down. They got him. It's a sack, and what a stop for this defense to turn it over on downs.
That's a tough place to be if you're the quarterback, too. On 4th down, the defense dials up the blitz, and you just feel the pocket constricting around you. It's like a black hole. There's just nothing you can do. It's hard to see receivers downfield. It's hard to step up, and on that play, you're helpless, and you know that you're losing possession and you're coming off the field.
Off the play fake on 1st down to throw. He's got his man across the middle. That completion will take it close to the 5-yard line. They'll mark it at the 6.
1st and goal, Clemson.
Keeping it on the ground on 1st and goal. He works his way all the way down to the 3, and the defense is reeling. We'll see if the offense can punch it in on 2nd and goal. He'll keep it himself. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. Finding it tough to make positive yardage now. 3rd and goal from the 2. Trying to pound their way in. He cannot get it in. A mere inches away from pay dirt. Now on 4th down, here comes the field goal team. They're on the left hash. You'll have no trouble with the distance, but that angle may give him an issue. It's good, and that was dead solid perfect. And they just tack on a little more to this gargantuan lead. They keep pushing that lead out, and the kickoff team's getting some work. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. They'll put this one in play. First snap of the drive from the 25. Quarterback on the keeper. He breaks a tackle. Really nice job to squirt his way up to the 31-yard line. The Yellow Jackets can play this 2nd down a lot of ways with just a few yards to go. Keeping it on the ground with the running back. He's going to lose a yard on that one. Ball sitting right at the 30. It'll be 3rd and short. From the gun, wants to pass. Makes the catch. Such a big part to convert these 3rd downs, and they've got it at the 42. And the Yellow Jackets have it with a 1st and 10. Looking to throw on 1st down. Under pressure, and down he goes at the 33.
Yeah, and this offense has struggled all day. And how about the protection up front? You got to protect your quarterback. You got to keep him upright. And his 2nd sack of the day. Nice. A lot more passing situations coming with this team down big.
The Yellow Jackets with a long way to go after the loss on the last play. 2nd down, they'll go to the air. Had to throw it before he wanted. That pressure got to him, and he just had to chuck it out of bounds. And the Yellow Jackets need a massive chunk play to move the sticks here on third down. From the gun, wants to pass. Grabbed over the middle. It's Manuel. He is not going to get there. Stopped short of the line to gain, and it'll be fourth down.
Brings up fourth down.
On fourth down, he'll try to toss it. And it's incomplete. The long pass downfield they couldn't hook up. This offense has it with really good field position. He'll do it himself. Breaks into the open. Touchdown, Clemson! And they add 6 more to the board with that trip to the house. They tack a little more onto this lead, and they're on their way to a 3-0 start. This dude is putting on a show, taking up residence in the end zone by the air and by the ground, in keeping with what Clemson looks for in a quarterback.
Man, this is unbelievable. I mean, you've seen so many great guys run through, and Clemson majors in quarterbacks that can throw, can run, and really be dynamic. And this guy is having himself a day.
And they tacked on the extra point. They're set to kick it off. You think this crowd's going to get loud when their defense comes on the field?
Georgia Tech, 7.
He'll bring it back from inside his 5. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. So they start this drive from inside their own 20 at the 19-yard line. Into the pile, maybe got one. He stopped at the 21. Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9.
Brings up second down.
Back to pass. Under fire. And that defense gets to him, and down he goes at the 9.
Man, the sack, and this offense has just struggled. They haven't done anything right, and they got a full quarter to go. Like, they got to find something in this next quarter to hang their hat on, something to leave with some positive vibes.
Now 3rd and long, and trying to play catch-up in more ways than one after that earlier sack. Looking to throw, and he needs a bunch. Working that wide receiver screen. Across the 20 and out of bounds at the 21-yard line, and just like that, they're out of trouble. Punt is in the air on 4th down. Hauls it in, looking for space. Coverage team able to put a stop to that return at the 42-yard line. They'll start this drive from the 42. They'll keep it on the ground to keep this clock moving. Nice move to keep running. Oh, he's got some space. Touchdown, Clemson. And once he found open space, the band might as well start playing. That lead's a little more comfortable now as they close in on a victory here in week 3.
And honestly, it's been about complementary football in this game, right? We've seen this offense go up and down the field. They've been lighting up the scoreboard, but the defense has done a great job, too, getting off the field and putting their offense in really good position in this game. The head coach has got to love what he's seen on both sides of the ball today.
And the extra point will tack another one onto this lead. Let's go to the studio now and check in with Kevin Connors. Kevin, what do you got?
All right, guys, a little update on what else is happening in college football this weekend. Arkansas State is in front. They've responded well to all the off-the-field chatter this week, but they still have to finish the job, and that is no sure thing right now. They're up by 10 over South Carolina. We'll circle back. If anything big happens, you should know about it.
Thanks for the update on that one, Kevin. Let us know when it goes final. The give to the back. They'll knock him down for a loss of a couple. The Yellow Jackets need their binoculars to find that line to gain here on 3rd down. From the gun, wants to pass. Couldn't quite haul it in. They almost had their first pick here late in the game. And the Yellow Jackets will call on their punt team. He'll try to really get into this one. Fair catch is brought in at the 43, and they are set up nicely. First snap of this drive comes from their own 44. Complete to start this drive. And a good job of coverage by that defense, just a short pickup. We've reached the 2-minute timeout, and the clock is definitely on their side. They'll just try to run it out here. From the gun, running back on the move. Knocked down in the backfield, and boy, this guy's had a good day, but they finally get to him on that run. The D thinking bring some heat on 3rd and long from the 44. It's complete to the left. He'll be stopped short of the line to gain. Needed about 3 more on that one. Punt is in the air. Probably not quite as good as he hoped as it goes out of bounds at the 20-yard line. Georgia Tech has the ball back, and here comes the Yellow Jacket offense. This thing got out of hand on them, but they'll try to finish with some pride here.
And this one was a beatdown. And there's nothing you can do about it because this one's over. Jesse, now we got to start progressing for next week for the rest of this season so we don't let one bad game turn into 2.
Yeah, there are very few teams out there that won't watch game film, but they may want to skip this one. I mean, because it may hurt their confidence. They just need to turn the page and get ready for the next opponent and forget this day ever happened.
No matter how much college football changes, realignment, all of that kind of stuff, rivalries are consistent, and winning rivalry games, well, that's just the best.
Because they hate each other so much. So you take the field against your rival, you're able to put forth a performance like that. That is worth its weight in gold, David. Unbelievable effort here by the winning team, and bragging rights now for them.
Bragging rights for a while. It's a fun thing to be able to accomplish. Now we also got to take in the next couple games because this is always a letdown that naturally happens after these big rivalry wins. We feel like our chest is poked out. We got to look on to the next game, focus in on this next one.
That's going to do it from here. For David Pollack and Jesse Palmer, I'm Reese Davis, and you've been watching another presentation of EA Sports College Football.